I didn't really see that. I thought he looked pretty good, to be honest. Normally we're kind of in sync. Even when just the results say one thing, it says he pitched really well today. But there are days sometimes where you see the guy struggling with something. Maybe he didn't feel like himself, but he looked like himself in a lot of ways. I still think he threw strikes, and I think he missed some bats, and he did everything you would want to see, and I thought it was an outstanding outing by him.
What did you see from Buxton in his first game back?
I think he, was able to get out there, was able to play, took some swings and let it go maybe a little bit, which is a very good thing. I mean, he's been down for a handful of days where he hasn't, done much with the bat. So I would expect some time, where he kind of regains his form. But to be honest with you, he's not a guy that takes a ton of swings anyway. He doesn't spend all day in the cage. He doesn't hit on the field. He does, he does his work, but it's minimal compared to maybe the programs that some other guys are on. So I think he'll be fine. But it was really nice to see him back out there, and the threat of him is something that's very real.
Did the outfield assist by Gordon take on added significance when you're not scoring a lot of runs? It's very important to keep the lead right there.
Yeah, that's a humongous moment. So many different, things going on at the same time in the game. We're trying to hold them scoreless, in a series where, we played hard and some tight games and have been looking for a big moment. And that was a really big moment for us. I mean, he got behind the ball really well, made as good a throw as you could ever hope to see, hops right up there, right where you would want it. I mean, it was essentially a perfect throw. Everything that we work on out there, and we're talking about a guy that's not an overly experienced outfielder, and to come up with a play like that, it's just huge.
And a good runner in Benintendi is in the key. He didn't rush it, that he showed a lot of poise in making that throw.
I think that's a good point. I think he approached the ball very nicely, got on top of the ball very well. Through it, there's an art to throwing the ball from the outfield, and when you're trying to make a great throw, when you have to make a great throw, it is hard to stay under control, but he was able to do that really, really nicely.